light or shit to work right. What are y'all knuckleheads doing over there? What the hell did I do on here? I have no idea what's going on over here. Well, anyway, my nose is running a little bit because I got fruits in front of me. Some of these are fruits that you may have seen. Some of them you may think that's vegetables. But everything I see got in front of me is fruits. We get our hydration from the ones up top over here. And this is where you get your minerals from. Or your vitamins, I meant. And once I go pick some apples, my nose running from eating hot peppers. But once I go and get apples, that's my aminos. Basically, it's the complete meal replacement for your body to hydrate your body and keep your body functioning correctly. But the peppers are real hot though. And also, this is how the body stay hydrated. From getting dehydrated from all the stuff that you're taking in, you see the Celtic salt that's over top of it. Vinegar's in the bottom of the dish. The pepper's gonna speed up your metabolism. And the fruits, like I said, is gonna hydrate the body. And the seeds are like testosterone or Viagra for the people that wanna know why I eat the seeds. I don't eat the seeds in the mango because evidently it's too big. What's up, Israel? How you doing? Great day. So there we go. We already got somebody. Poor dog, feed them. Mind your business. That's all I gotta say, because I ain't really got nothing to say to people that don't know what they're talking about. Thank you. It is 47 years old. I can go this way. You can see the dogs and everything. Now you can see everybody. These are cantaloupes. I'm good with 68. I'm definitely good for 68. Because I sit there and try to tell people it's what you eat, and if they don't believe it, you can believe what you want. I keep people out of the hospital. People go to the hospital on medication because they got habits, and they got habits that they don't want to break or change. That's why they're addicted to them. And it's not a habit once you know it, because now you're subconsciously doing it. Yep, somebody's spamming because I have no idea what none of that means. How you doing? The dates are good, but the cookies aren't. I mean, but you already know that. It's nothing I can sit there and tell you that you don't already know. Anything processed or anything out of the factories are not good for you. Yes, I eat beef. Most of the beef I eat is grass-fed, not corn-fed. The yellow one is only juicier than the red one. That's it. I don't find no difference. I don't think they're sweeter or nothing. I think they're the same. You got a Boer. These are Fila English Mastiff dogs. Fila English Mastiff. English and Fila Masters. What's up, England? It's going good. Ain't nothing like breeding dogs, training people, and teaching people how to stay healthy. That's just basically it. People like to be told what to do because the government and the schools tell people what to eat and show people what to eat, but I'm showing people the correct stuff to eat because your doctor is not going to tell you what H3O is or H302 is or how to hydrate or how to fix yourself. Only thing they're going to tell you is take some medicine and go home. They're not going to try to heal you. My job is to sit there and teach people. For the ones that want to learn, they learn. For the ones that don't, I really don't. I mean, like I said, that's their medicine. That's their body. Yep. For the people on here that's spamming or the ones that's trolling, this is my platform for getting people in shape and keeping healthy dogs. You can type whatever you want. At least I know you can type. But as far as me sitting there answering you or whatever, I'm not, because it doesn't make sense for grown-ups not to want to be in health and be in shape. That's the funniest thing. I give my dogs deer and chicken. Fried foods once in a while. Fried food and bees. Any animal that you're not getting out of the grocery store is good for you to eat. The ones with the chemicals and the different feeds and corn and stuff they're eating, it's not good. I'm doing great. Got the dogs around me, got a couple over there, and the rest of them are sitting behind me somewhere. Yep, you stay away from red meat that's in the grocery store, but if you hunt your own meat, that's something totally different because it's eating out in the wild. It's not eating stuff that's commercially grown or processed. Here we go again, somebody else. Everything you eat turns to sugar. So why would I need to check my body sugar level for something that is already in my body? You eat meat, that turns to sugar. You eat bread, that turns to sugar. If you don't get somewhere and go over there, that turns to sugar. So what are you talking about? Check what? I do eat local raised meat. I don't go to the grocery store. I shop at the farmer's market down the street from my house. Nope. Um, I was in Australia, but I never got a chance to do it. I did it at Fuddruckers if it was real kangaroo, but no, never had real kangaroo if that's not it. I eat honey once in a while. We got beehives that's right down the street, and we go collect it from the beehives or buy them from the people that's down there. I eat between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Sometimes one meal, sometimes two meals. But other than that, I do not eat. I take my body, let my body rest for about 18 hours, and then I eat for 6 hours. You don't need to eat meat, first of all, because protein, if you're trying to get protein, protein is amino acids. Amino acids come from apples, real apples, not the apples from the store, real apples. So therefore, there's no need to take protein in when your body can sit there and bypass the meat and eat the aminos that it needs to build muscle. That makes common sense. Excuse me. That makes more common sense. Amsterdam, New York. Amsterdam, New York. I have no idea. It really tastes. I have no idea what they're talking about. Good afternoon. You're seeing what I drink. Once in a while, it's distilled water. It's not a belief, it's what you've been told. People have been told to eat 3 times a day and eat protein, starches, and carbs, and look at everybody. They're overweight, out of shape. And that's what you get from eating garbage. Wasting your body, cancer cells, and everything else. 47 years old, no drugs, was on drugs before doing bodybuilding. Now, 47 years old, 13 years, no drugs, no steroids, just eating correctly and everything else. And that's how your body's supposed to look. People can't lift their shirts up because your shirts and your face explains to me or shows me everything you eat. You are a reflection of what you eat. When you sit there and eat, that's what you're doing. You're storing up waste. Your body turning it into sugar. Sugar is stored up. Get over here and leave the peacocks alone. Over here. Over here. Over here. Both of y'all. Thank you. It's not feeding my dogs less. I feed my dogs every 3 to 4 days, and then I feed the other ones every 5 to 6 days. That's how they're supposed to be. For anybody that told you, anybody that doubt what I do, I stand on what I do. Let me see your dogs. Let me see your dogs. That's all I got to do. I got a 6-month-old puppy that's 110 pounds. Let me see your dog. That's all you got to do. Let me see how healthy your dog is from eating what you're feeding it. And let me see how healthy you are. That's the questions. Beans are good, but beans are hard to break down in the body. That can give you gas and bloat and all other stuff. Beans aren't good for you neither. Yeah, we got 5 peacocks over here. I told you, people who got dogs don't even understand what dogs do. You're going by a bag that's telling you how to feed your dogs. Dogs don't eat like that. They eat bones, fat, and protein. So how are they gonna sit there and digest bones every single day? My dogs eat 50 to 120 pounds of food. Your dog eat 4 cups of dry cereal. That doesn't even make sense. Feed your dog cereal. Feed your dog dry food. Where in the wild does it tell you to feed your animals that? It only came out between 60, 80 to 60, 100 years ago about this dog food crap. and people believe in it like it's something. I don't get it. I really don't get it. People don't wake up. Your dog is constantly dying and getting sick. You're constantly dying and getting sick, and you're not realizing it's the food that you're eating. More people are getting Alzheimer's and dementia and heart disease from the food and processed stuff, and y'all just love it. You love it. Some of the ones that changing, the ones that reach out and it's changing their lives and talk to me, I love it. But for the other ones, they're just blinded and they won't wake up. And some people, you're just not gonna be able to wake up. You can show them the proof all day long, and they're still gonna have some kind of reason or excuse why you are the way you are. Because people are just lazy, habits. Check people's habits out. Let me see what you do throughout the day, then I can tell you why you are the way you are. That's your opinion, Steve. That's why you ain't got no profile picture up, and you are one of them trolls because you don't got dogs and you don't know nothing about dogs. So I don't have to explain it to you. I think overweight people is a shame too. Or being obese is a shame. All of it. Not being in shape is a shame. I mean, how much more do I got to sit there and say having your child overweight is a shame? I mean, all of that stuff. Eating chocolate, candy, all this processed food. You're telling me about my dogs that's healthy, and you won't tell me about yourself. That's funny. Yes, we already know hot dogs are bad for you. No, you can't feed your dogs more. There you go again. Your body needs time to break down and digest itself and cleanse itself out. You can't cleanse yourself out if you're constantly eating. And don't no animal eat every single day, period. Not no carnivores, not no dogs. I don't know what kind of dogs you eat and what are you feeding them? Crap. You're not feeding them bones and chicken because you feed them until they get full. They're not going to eat tomorrow or the next day. I already got people doing this. You need to talk to somebody else who you know. I can't wait till I get on this podcast. I can't wait till I get on the podcast Friday or Thursday. Because all this stuff right here, this nonsense that people are talking about is what somebody told you. I live this, I do this. It's totally different. My dogs don't live in cages or none of that crap. My dogs were right here. That's just like you worried about my dogs, but you're not worrying about how much chlorine and fluoride get into your body when you take a hot shower or when you wash your hand or when you wash your fruits. You need to worry about what you're doing, not what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is correct and what you're doing evidently is not correct. Yes, mental health starts with what you put in your body, and you put chemicals in your body. No wonder you got mental health issues. That's how all animals are supposed to be. When I went to Europe and Spain, that's all it did. I ate pork in Spain, and everybody talking about pigs are bad, pigs are bad. The pigs ate acorns, walnuts, apples. It was some of the best tasting meat in the world. But when you come over here and they're living in their own crap and feces, and you're giving it corn and all kinds of garbage, yes, it's going to be harmful to you. It depends on where you're at, and most people haven't been nowhere. They only been around their little area, and they don't know about the rest of the world or what goes on. They only know what they've been told here. Dogs don't supposed to be fat. Only way your dog gonna gain weight is giving it commercial food. Your dog will not get fat eating healthy and running around and playing. My dogs do over 50 to 60 miles a day easily running through the yard. Easily. And until somebody else could show me their dogs, I'm going to continue doing this. I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I haven't seen nobody dogs. 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds. I ain't seen the dogs. Where your dogs at? If your dogs are so healthy on the way you feed them, let me see your cancer-free dog at 10 and a half years old. Some people got them out there because I talked to them. Everybody ain't got them out there because they feed them dog food. They lazy. scooping stuff up, throwing it in a bowl. 4 cups is 1 pound of food. My dogs eat 50 to 120 pounds of food every time they eat. And you tell me who's eating healthier, cereal or real food? Example, look at it. Look, you see the example in front of you. You see the proof in front of you. Make sure they're 7 years old, 7 and 11 years old, 10 and a half. Don't put one up like Mom Thanos. Thanos 4 years old. Most dogs live to be this size. Don't put that up. I want to see your 7-year-old and your 10 and a half year old. That's what I want to see. 170 pounds, 250 pounds, 265 pounds. Let me see your dogs from eating every day. What are these damn bumblebees and bees and shit? Yeah, what are you feeding your dog? What are you feeding your dog? You had your dog for 3 years. What are you feeding it? Where's sleep at? How much exercise are you getting? That's why I gotta be somebody out here to raise chickens and animals the correct way, and that's what I plan on doing. Chickens eat meat. Chickens eat bugs and worms. They don't eat feed. And most people, they feed their dog, they feed their chickens instead of feed. I'm not gonna feed my feed. I'm gonna feed my meat like they're supposed to eat. Chickens supposed to eat meat. I should have got my spoon. Oh well. It ain't no fruit diet. It ain't no fruit diet. How does yours look from eating McDonald's? Because I don't use the bathroom a whole lot because my body uses everything. How does your poop smell? How do your poop look? How stinking is your body? Because waste come out your body. That's why you gotta use deodorant. You don't supposed to be using deodorant and all that stuff on that you put on your body. It's only masking funk because of the stuff that you're eating. What you eat come out your pores. And if you eat garbage, it comes out your pores. They said Gatorade was the best thing for you to drink. Coconut water does the same thing and even better than Gatorade. But you see all the athletes sponsoring Gatorade. You don't sit there and see them holding up a coconut. Why? Because there ain't no money in it. They got y'all severely brainwashed. You're allowing somebody else to feed you and your kids, and they're killing you, and you like it. You feed them local dog food. I already told you. Keep feeding dog food. You don't listen. You hard-headed. I just told you dogs don't supposed to eat dog food, but yet you continuously say, well, I still feed the dog food. Keep on. You can keep eating cereal too and watch what happens to you. My dogs have not been to the vet in 10 years. I have not had no reason to go to the vet for 10 and a half years. That's telling you I must know something. While you sitting there going to the vet, shooting your dog up with all the shots and everything else, getting them sicker and sicker because they only eat processed food, which has no minerals and vitamins in it at all, and you got to rely on medicine to help them use the bathroom, to help them breathe, to help them walk, to help them do all this stuff when the food doesn't. So continue feeding them dog food. Yes, October 1st. October 1st, you'll see them eating bear and deer. We got about 6 or 7 bears in the back, and we got a bunch of does that got to get killed. There's too many does out. So me and the neighbors around here, we're gonna start collecting. Ain't by law, they're supposed to have rabies shot. Says who? Not on my property, you know. My dogs stay with me. My dogs don't go nowhere else. My dogs stay here. They don't need no rabies shot. Nigga, we got coyotes in the back. We got bears and foxes in the back. And no animal came out there and gave my dogs rabies, or nobody else on this street heard of rabies, or their animals getting rabies. So where's the rabies coming from? Show me a case. When was the last time you had a rabies outbreak in your town or in your city? Look it up, Google it, instead of keep telling me what somebody else told you. Your dog don't need no rabies shot. Your dogs don't need no vaccine, all that other vaccinations, none of that stuff. For what reason? When the last time somebody got rabies in the city? You hear about it on TV and then everybody freaking out. Keep believing, keep believing. Whatever the eyes see, the ears hear, the mind believe. And like I said, again, brainwash. I love how people say it's the law. So it's the law. It's good for the government to poison you with your food and everything else because they said it. It's the law. Be stupid. It's the law. People still speed. It's the law. People don't put their seatbelt on. It's the law. People still read text messages on their phone while they're driving. People are still distracted. What's the law? Explain to me what that means. Like I sat there and said, my dogs are here. I ain't got no rabies shot, no vaccination. And I've been saying this and doing this for the last 10, 11 years, going on 11 years. I ain't had no problems. I ain't had nobody coming to my house. I ain't had nobody doing nothing. They know where I live at. I posted. I sell puppies. Ain't nobody been to my house. For what reason? My dogs ain't sick or nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with my dogs. How you gonna make me give my dogs something that they don't need? My dogs run out here 24/7 with wild animals. They don't stay cooped up in somebody's house. Just like it's a law to have your dog on a leash. Yes, it's a law to have your dog under a leash, under control. The leash law means that you gotta have your dog under control 24/7. Most people don't even have their dogs under control one part of 7. They can't walk the dog. The dogs are pulling them. Dogs don't listen to them at all. And they got to put muzzles over their mouth and pull them and yank them. I see how people walk their dogs. I see what people do. This is my fur baby. It ain't your fur baby. It's an animal. And if you take care of your animal like that by feeding the processed food, God knows what everybody else is eating. My dog got cancer and I got cancer. I wonder how you got cancer. You're born with cancer cells, but you had to accumulate it. How did you get it? Based off your food. Oh, you didn't listen to the guy that was eating the fruits and stuff. No, because I thought it was funny because he was eating fruits. Let's see who gets sick. I don't never see people who eat vegetables and watermelons or vegetables, watermelon, vegetables, and fruits get sick. I always see people that eat the opposite of what I eat get sick. When I used to eat the stuff, I used to get sick. So now I don't get sick, so it don't matter to me. Keep eating it. Normally, they put some kind of fat in it because of the gaminess of it. But other than that, that's it. I tell people like me coming out here and moving out here and doing this new stuff. Once you get used to it, you get used to it. I mean, I got neighbors that eat squirrels, rabbits, possums around here. I ain't never had it before. Now I'm being introduced to all of it because I was sheltered. These people out here know how to live. I can bet you money, if anything ever break out, it ain't gonna break out here first. It's gonna break out in the city first, and y'all will see. Y'all sit there and depend on the grocery store to feed you guys. We grow our food for the majority of it and can stuff up. We'll see what happens when the grocery store shut down and you can't get nothing to eat. Let's see where you come to. I guarantee you be coming to the country. Your hospital is your kitchen. Your herbs and stuff, your medicine is your herbs and everything else out there in the yard. That's what you're supposed to take to heal yourself. You were never designed to take medicine that's gonna kill you and have all kind of adverse side effects. I'm done talking to you, dude, because you don't know nothing you're talking about. I'm done. I'm 100% done talking to you, Steve. You go play on your speaking spell with your mama or whoever, but I'm done talking to you. I have nothing to prove to ignorance. Damn, look at the juice. Dogs drink water and we eat water. Plain and simple. We need cups and utensils to drink water. We eat with our hands, not utensils, our hands. We drink our water. We stay healthy. H302. A lot of people who's making comments, like Steve or whoever, they don't even know what H302 is. That's the whole thing. They don't know what that is. They don't know what nothing. They only know what somebody wrote and told them to do. Followers. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. That's the big difference between me and you. Once again, there you go again. You think I'm gonna just sit there and grab it and everything else? This is you can eat all this stuff with your hands. You know what kind of mess I'm gonna make right here eating with my hands? That's why I got the fork. Common sense would tell you that. Yeah, it just sits there and tell you that, and people don't follow nothing. People don't follow nothing but what they want to follow. Their bad habits, their high cholesterol, their diabetes, their laziness, and everything else. That's what they're doing. Anybody got common sense know this already, and listening and learning. And most people they don't want to listen and learn because they love the habits that they learn. They love everything that they know. They think they know. As you get older, you're supposed to get wiser and smarter. You don't supposed to get older and look older and wrinkled up and all this other stuff happening to you. 47 years old, no drugs. 47. No drugs, no nothing. People at 47 don't like this. 47, 50, I'll be 48 this year. All you gotta do is look at your body. Look how you take care of yourself. Look at all the people on there that sit there and run their mouth and everything. He eats this way, he eats that way. Yeah, and I look like this too, don't I? This is what I look up under my clothes. What you look like? That's what I want to know. What you look like? You eating all the food, you doing it. Let me see what your body look like. 48, I'll be 48 years old. No drugs, no nothing. What are you doing? That's my point. You're not making no sense. You just keep talking, but not making no sense. My job is to educate people. You want to help the dogs? This is how you do it. You don't want to help the dogs? Do it like somebody else tell you. Dogs don't eat cups. I ain't never seen a wolf or fox or any animal in the woods eating cups of dry anything. And if it was so good, now all of a sudden, dogs eat real food. No, they don't, because that still ain't real food that's coming from the thing. It's just another way to make money. Because people are waking up. Oh, they don't eat chemicals because chemicals give them cancer. Now we're gonna try real food. Now dogs eat real food all of a sudden. Stop giving your dog the dry stuff. I see the commercials. Now they need to eat real food. What we eat, that's not real food that you eat. Your eggs ain't even real. Your apples ain't real. Your fruits ain't real. They all been sprayed on. And you're eating this stuff like, oh, this is nutrition, this is that. It's all garbage. 100% garbage. If you're not getting it from a farmer's market or Amish people or growing it yourself, 9 times out of 10, it got chemicals on it. You see that truck back up to the store every day. What do you think is on that truck? It ain't farm fresh. It's right from their factory. And you're gobbling it down. Cookies, cakes, snacks, beer, wine, liquor, alcohol, all the stuff. No, these are Fila English Masters. They're not cane Corsos. Cane Corsos are the same thing as Masters. Bull Boars and all the rest of the dogs are the same thing as Masters. They're part of the Mastiff family. I've been doing this for over 25 years, helping people get in shape and lose weight. I got 4 people that's doing a transformation right now that I'm gonna show the pictures in 30 days. And I call it 30 days over 30 pounds. And I'm training them now and they're doing it. And you'll see, you could do a temporary thing to fast off the weight and everything, but it's a lifestyle of keeping it off. They're detoxing and cleansing their body. They haven't even started eating yet. And they're cleansing out their body. Oh, I dropped 5 pounds. Oh, I woke up, I dropped 7 pounds. Yeah, you're gonna drop the weight like that because it's all toxins in your body. The fat is waste. The fat that you got in your body is wasted up sugar that your body stored because it doesn't know how to use it. It don't store up this right here, fructose, because my body uses it all. It uses every last bit down to the seed. And with the other fruits. Oh, tomatoes are fruit, yep. Peppers are fruit, yep. Straight cucumbers are fruit, yep. Cabbage are fruit, yep. People don't even know what fruits are. That's what I'm saying. You know so much, but you don't know nothing. Only way people can buy dogs from me, and 5 dogs are already at their forever home, if you come to where I'm at. I don't pick the dog out, the dog pick you out. I turn 9 people down. I could have had all the dogs gone. But it ain't about the money, it's about placing the dogs in the right home. So when I sit there and call you next year and say, hey man, let me see the dog and everything else because I want to post your dog, you got your dog. That's the whole premise of doing it, to market your business. How can I have a successful business and the dogs are dying, or they're getting sick, or they're getting worms, or they're doing this, that, and next? That's what you get with paper. I got a purebred. Ain't no dog purebred. There's no purebred dog out there, so everybody lying about it's a purebred. Ain't nothing purebred. Even you ain't purebred. I'm not purebred. I got different shit to make my body up too. I'm this, I'm that. No, you're not. You're a mixture of everything. Everybody in the boiling pot that popped out of it is just different colors or different shades of wheat. And there ain't no difference between, oh, scratching the side. There's no difference between me and you. Oh, everybody's body different. No, everybody is the same. Your body needs energy to live. And whether you put good energy or bad energy in your body, it's up to you. You put bad energy in there, your body can adapt to it. Your body will get used to it. You're going to die slowly from disease and everything else, but you still can live. You eat healthy, it reverses your aging. People, when you get 50, 60, 70, you start looking like you're in your 40s and 30s. Look at the kids. Kids look older than I do. Kids are overweight at 3 years old, 4 years old, heart attack, health issues. Where do you think that's coming from? The parents. Cereal, cookies, cakes, no real food, snacks, sodas, coffee. I mean, all of this stuff. Wrinkles, 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 wrinkles everywhere. Your skin is dehydrated. Everything you eat is dehydrating your body. You're not putting salt in your body. Salt is bad for you too. Not trace mineral salt, not black salt. You ever heard of black salt? You ever heard of black rice? No, I ain't never heard of that. But why? Because you only got a small, your vision and the people you got around you are small-minded. You ain't got no big perception or nothing because you don't hang around big-minded people. If you hang around all broke people, 6 broke people, you're going to be the 7th broke person. You got 7 people that ain't working, you're going to be the 8th broke person that ain't working. It's all in who you hang around. And based off the comments, I know what the people hang around. I know 100% who the people hang around. That's why I ignore half the comments. Nope, you don't need none of that. You need fruits. Half of the stuff you got on there is good. The bananas really ain't good. The oranges is, and then the oatmeal, nope. The mac and cheese, we already know that ain't good. The beef you can take in, as long as it's grass fed. But if you eat between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, your body stay hydrated all night. I got people that work the third shift and they don't eat food at all. Can I kill this one bee? This one damn bee that just keep flying around here. One damn bee. Holy crap, man. Wow. That's good. This message is held for review. Wow, somebody don't know how to talk, they're getting upset. No pre-workout, you want to take baking soda and a tablespoon of Celtic salt, a teaspoon of Celtic salt, and drink that. That'll be good. And then for getting blood circulation through your body, you could do a lime with cayenne pepper on it, and that's gonna send you get your blood rushing through your body. You don't need all that pre-workout stuff. I sold that stuff to people, and I was sponsored by people. It's all garbage. I'm teaching people about health, fitness, and their dogs, about having healthy dogs. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we skin the bear. We take most of it and freeze dry it, and then the bones and everything else. I put it in the yard and I grind some of it up, and I let the dogs eat it. The bear and the deer. So later on, you'll see bear and deer laying out in the yard, and you'll see the dogs eating it. I'm located in Amsterdam, New York, right in between Albany and Syracuse, or Albany and Utica. Yes, my friend just came back from Alaska, or the northern part where they went elk or reindeer, or one of caribou. My fault. And they just got caribou, and they just came back and everything from the Arctic Circle. The grizzly bears and stuff that they seen out there and took pictures of. My friends just came back, so yeah, my dogs will be eating some caribou later on too. People don't, but that's what I'm saying. Waking people gonna listen. People that don't care, they ain't gonna listen. They ain't pay attention because they're gonna eat and do whatever they want to because they don't care. When they sit there and say get heart issues and high blood pressure and cholesterol and everything else, they just take the medicine and take the food too. They don't care. You gotta get yourself sick. You gotta be really sick to keep yourself sick. And that's what people do. They go to the doctor give them medicine, and they go home and they continue their lifestyle of not changing nothing. They create habits that they don't want to change. That's what habits are. Habits are something that you don't want to change, and people don't want to change what they already know. They got to get up and eat breakfast. They got to get up and eat lunch. They got to get up and eat dinner. That's what they're told to do. So they do it. All the stuff you buy at the convenience store, all the stuff you see in the store, look at all the ingredients on it. Look at all the people getting cancer. Look at all the people getting sick. But nobody pays attention to it because it's not happening to me. It's not going to happen to me. Eventually it is. Everybody going to have cancer. Keep eating the stuff. It ain't just coming out the sky. Cancer just don't fall out the sky. And it spreads throughout the body. How does it spread through the body? It's in a tumor. Do you know people know what a tumor is? Tumor's trying to get rid of the waste in your body. Get over here and leave the damn peacocks alone. Encapsulated in the body. Your body's trying to get rid of it. They find a spot in you, they want to operate, or they want to cut into it. They cut into it, three weeks, 4 weeks later, by the time your test results come back, it's spread out through your whole body. They don't tell you that you can eat and get rid of cancer. They tell you that you're just going to die and you got to take chemo. Cancer can't be reversed. Nope, nobody believes it. But the ones that do it, they know it can be reversed. I told you, people are gonna believe what they want. Cancer is not a death sentence. Cancer is in a tumor, just like all the other poison and mucus stuff that you're sitting there eating is in tumor and encapsulated, waiting for your body to detoxify itself. And it can't detoxify itself if you constantly eating 24/7. When is your body gonna have a time to break? When is your digestive system gonna have time to break? When is your stomach gonna have time to break? None of it. Your body gonna constantly keep getting sick because you keep putting food in it. And you keep listening to the people who telling you how to eat. Your doctors don't know how to eat. They overweight themselves. And they drink alcohol and they eat bread and starches and all that crap. They don't tell you, excuse me, ma'am, you got type 2 diabetes. You know that could be reversed. You know you can reverse this, right? You know you can reverse this. Ain't nothing reversed. It's terminal. It's illness. It's your death sentence. That's what they tell you. Wow, some people gonna wake up and some people won't. I never tried soursop. Arizona, it doesn't matter. You find fruit. There's a lot of fruits out there. You know, Mexico. I mean, once winter get here, whatever I don't got canned up, you got cucumbers, you got tomatoes, you got peppers. I mean, you're gonna have to go to Asian markets, get dragon fruit, get um passion fruit, get other fruits and everything that's in season. But once this got in season and freeze it and do the apples and pears, I have to go to the next thing that's available. Yes, bee pollen. The bee flow around here, and you see me swatting. It's 4 or 5 bee farms on this road. So you can't put no pesticides or no nothing on anything around this area because it's going to affect their bees. So it's all pesticide and chemical free over here, and I just so happen to move over here. Eating bee pollen, I use bee honey in my moringa tea because that tea is like kind of nasty, and I don't drink coffee no more. So that's what I use the tea in. I mean the honey, black seed oil, and black seed oil and sea moss is the 2 products that I take now, and I haven't taken it long enough to see if it actually works. So I can't give nobody no feedback on it at all, but I do take it. And the black seed oil, I sit there and take it with a lime or something because that is a horrible taste, and it tastes worse than castor oil, fish oil, or anything. I never taste nothing like that, but it's supposed to work. Yeah, but that's all it is. You all you got to do is Google the body is energy. If your body is energy, which energy does not die, it transfers. Energy cannot die. Again, energy cannot die, and your body needs energy, and you're feeding it stuff that's not giving your body energy. That's why you're running low. That's why your energy level low. It's the food you're eating. That's why you're tossing and turning. That's why you're getting stressed. That's why your hair is falling out. And I'm the one to say about your hair because I ain't got none. But that's what it is. Acne, boils, psoriasis of the skin. Um, the same stuff that happens to your dogs is the same thing that happens to people. It's the chemicals that you're eating. All of them is chemical. It's no food. It's all chemical process. Yep. My grandparents used to give me castor oil too. But little did you know, all you gotta do is eat watermelons or cucumbers, and they do the same thing. Everything starts in the gut. The reason you are sick, the reason you get cancer, the reason you get tumors, or any of that stuff, it comes through the gut. So that means that it comes from the food that you eat. Whatever you eat comes out through your pores in your body. So if you're eating processed food, you can guarantee that 100% chance that you're gonna get sick. Colds. I don't get sick or colds no more. Why? Because of the food I eat. It's not telling you. It's 47 years old and finding this out yourself. My parents didn't teach me this, and they damn sure don't teach you this in school. They only teach you how to stay sick. That's it. They don't teach you how to get well or how let you know that your body can naturally heal itself up. You're taking supplements. You're taking a supplement. A supplement is something that your body can do, but instead of your body doing it, you're allowing a supplement to do it because you're vitamin or mineral deficient. Why are you vitamin mineral deficient? Because you don't eat it. So I need to take a multivitamin. For what? If you eat the correct fruits and vegetables, you ain't got to take no multivitamin. You don't got to take shit. It's all out here. But you rather take pills and everything else because it's easy. Everything easy ain't good for you. I found that out the hard way. No, we're working on the book now. That's exactly what we're working on in the book because I'm really getting tired of going back and forth and trying to argue with people. I'd rather point them to a book that costs $10 and they can read it and explain it to them themselves because your doctor ain't gonna explain none of this stuff to you. There's a difference between respect, boundaries, and love. I love this shit to death. Your health. What are y'all doing over there? I love my dogs and my health and my clients more than anything. Seeing my clients that's older, getting off of medication, getting off of high blood pressure medicine, getting off of diabetes medicine, getting off of all this stuff that they thought was a terminal illness because they're taking the medicine. The doctor didn't tell them to change their food. They just said change your diet. They don't know what to do. So I sat there and showed them. And they're coming back to me. Oh, Ben, I'm so glad that I listened to you. It's a new lifestyle. Everybody think I'm crazy. They're going to think you're crazy because you're not doing what they're doing. You're not getting sick. These people like getting sick. These people like medicine. I got over 1,000 hydros and Oxycontin pills that's in my damn room. I don't take this stuff. I smoke hemp. And I've been doing it for the last 2.5 years, ever since my neck surgery. I had my neck surgery. My neck was messed up before COVID. I had to wait 3 years after COVID because I wouldn't get the shot. I wouldn't take that damn shot. Why I wouldn't take the COVID shot for? People taking it and they still getting sick and they dropping dead. Why am I gonna take it? Yeah, but it's them puppies out there. The puppies will do it. I haven't even started lifting back weights yet because they gave me too much medicine in my right arm, a nerve blocker, and my arm was like this when I woke up. I wake up out of the surgery, my arm is like this, and I'm 4 hours past my time because they gave me too much morphine. So I had to rebuild my arm and get my arm to go back up. Couldn't even wash myself up. I had to get somebody to give me baths and everything else. People don't understand, man. I have a reason. Coming out of surgery, you're gonna offer me crackers from Nabisco and some damn Tropicana from some other damn beverage company that's all garbage, and I spaz out in the hospital. Of course I'm gonna spaz out. That's garbage. That's not gonna heal my body up. That's gonna make my body even sicker. I'm not used to that. You give that shit to somebody else that's used to it. I'm used to eating fruits and vegetables and shit that's alive, not shit that's dead and been in canisters or held up somewhere. We don't like your attitude, Mr. White, in here. I don't care. I didn't ask to be in here anyway. I want you to come in here, do the surgery, and let me go home. Not put me up in anesthesia, and then 4 hours later, I don't wake up. And then my friend is still, Sarah's telling me that they're about to pull a plug because you weren't waking up. They brought the ear, nose, and throat doctor down here. And all I could sit there and think about once I came out, I had dogs, I had clients. I won't go be able to tell them nothing. She would have had to go back home and explain to them what happened. Oh, hell no, I'm never going back to the hospital. Next time I go to the hospital, I will be dead. I will not go back to the hospital, period, for none of their help because they do not help people. They keep people sick. That's all they do. They're good for keeping people sick, not helping people heal up sick. No, I'm glad I went through it because if I didn't go through it, I wouldn't appreciate it so much. Adversity is good. I mean, this is good for me to sit there and talk about. What's H302? What's H302? Go to ask your doctor. Ask your doctor how to reverse this stuff. Instead of you going to your doctor and they telling you stuff, why don't you go start telling them stuff? And then you'll see how smart they are. Because they can't help nobody that's healthy. Go to the doctor, have no condition, they'll send you home. 2 hours later, you died because you knew you were sick, but you didn't show no symptoms, but they can't diagnose you, so they send you back home. They do it all the time. And people die. So when people sit to tell me that doctors is not trying to help you get sick, help you get better. If they're going to help you get better, half of the people that work in the hospital wouldn't be overweight. Half of the people that work in the hospital can't even walk themselves, sliding around the hospital, pushing people in wheelchairs when they should be in a wheelchair. That's not healthy. Nothing about the hospital or the doctor office make me feel good about my health. I see the people that work there, they don't look healthy at all, period. Some doctors do. Dr. Xanaros, my doctor, who did my shoulder, 100% in shape. I watched him work out at the gym. I see how he eat. That's why I went to surgery with him. I'm not going to go have surgery with somebody that's out of shape and everything else. They don't care. If you don't care about your body, I know you don't care about operating on me. Some listen and some ain't. It don't really bother me at this point. When I get done eating, because I'm going to eat this peach and the rest of it later on, I'm done. And go back here and try to cut the rest of the grass and work on the building and do the rest of the stuff I got to do. I'm not really concerned about anything else. I'm teaching people. Whether you want to learn, that's up to you. I feed my puppies every 3 to 4 days. I feed my big dogs every 5 to 6 days. My dogs are between 85 and 265 pounds. You want to see what healthy dogs look like? There they go. They're not barking. They're not doing nothing like other people's dogs do. It's my energy. It's my vibration. It's the way I am. Now, if I sit there and yell and scream, then they'll spaz out here, but I'm not doing it. People are like, well, you talk loud. Yeah, I talk like this. I always talk like this. But if I raise my voice up like this, that's what happens. See? When I raise my voice up, that's what'll happen. But other than that, this is what they understand. My client across the street, 50, 52, 53, one of them, and high blood pressure. Now you go to the doctor, and the doctor like, Mr. Craig, your blood pressure and everything else is normal. It's going down. All of his vital signs, everything that he had before he met me has went down. All of my clients, it happens to, because they're eating the correct food. Ain't nobody told them how to eat the correct food. Eat 3 or 4 times a day or eat 7 times a day. I remember that. I used to be a bodybuilder. Eat 7 meals a day. Eat their stomach getting extended, bloat, can't use the bathroom, constipated, got to take pills to use the bathroom. And I was like, I have no problems now. I'm a mirror image of what I used to be, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and physically and mentally. Before, physically, I was in the best shape. Outside, inside, I was wrecking myself with all kind of diseases. I got it fixed. I'm healthy, and I'm telling everybody else, this is how you do it. No medicine, no nothing. I need to take Viagra. I need to take this. Eat some watermelon seeds. Get some blood flowing through your body. That's all you got to do. Other than that, is nothing else for you to do. You feed them once a week, your dogs could attack somebody. You feed your dog every day, and your dog will attack somebody because your dog don't eat real food. Do you get that? Do that register through your head? Dog food and cat food is the same thing. Your dog is not eating dog food, period. Nothing you buy from PetSmart or any of these stores is real food for your dog besides cancer. Besides cancer, that's it. And every other disease that's going to come from it. Itchy skin, itchy paws, itchy ears, belly, butts, breath, tumors, lumps, all this stuff comes from dog food, comes from what you eat. You're supposed to eat once a day or eat between the hours of 12 and 6. Other than that, you don't supposed to eat. For what purpose? Your body ain't gonna burn it off. It's gonna turn it into sugar. Everything you eat turns to sugar. 100% sugar. Meat, bread, vegetables, everything turns to sugar. Your body's made of sugar. Yes, your whole body's made of sugar. It could be a 219 pound of sugar like I look, or a 400 pound of sugar like some other people look. It could be either or, but it's all sugar. 100% sugar. Look at my dogs. That's what my dogs are doing. You see the apple tree up there? That's where they're at. They're playing. You see any barking? You see anything else? Ain't no fences up around here. They could run freely everywhere. All over the backyard. My dogs are trained to stay in the yard. In their yard. All this, they stay in. Sometimes they go across the street because I train my neighbor across the street, and they got the peacocks that run across there, and they go jump the 7-foot ditch and chase the peacocks in their yard, and they come back over here. But that's how they're supposed to be. Dogs are supposed to be tied up in the cages and everything else. Would you want to be tied up in a cage like you're in prison? Training your dog with treats. What happens if you ain't got no treats? Your dog gonna listen to you? If I sat right now and left my food right here and decided to walk up to the back, that's what my dogs will do. They don't care about no food. They care about it because I'm eating. Coconut water, 100%. Coconut water, coconut oil, used for cooking with. You can give your dog coconut oil. You can sit there and use coconut oil on people who give their dog food, who break out in hives and stuff. That'll help heal your dog up. You can use foot powder for the itching ears. That'll stop the itching in the ears. Foot powder, but it's all coming from the dog food. The food that you feed your dog is the reason your dog is acting the way it do. And people sit there and say, you don't feed your dogs this and that. You see what them dogs doing out there? They playing. Dogs that ain't got no energy don't play like that. You see that? You see what they're doing? They're playing. That's what they're supposed to be doing. That's what dogs really do, play. They don't sit in cages and wait for you to come home and thinking that you're God-gifted people and everything else. That's what dogs do, just like that. They can't turn on me nothing. There you go again. There you go get some dumb stuff. It's the energy and vibration. Why would my dog turn on me? That don't even make sense. You just coming on here just to say something or get your little comment made. Think before you talk. You watching it. Y'all ready? Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Because you don't like straying away from the house too far. That's what my dogs do. You see that? I walk, my dogs walk. They follow me. Don't even think about it. Yeah, my dogs are my best friend. People don't know what they're talking about. Get off of the table. Get off of the table. Cause your little butt will do a copper, Junior. Get down. I gotta watch you. Yeah, all dogs eat the same way. I teach people. I got a bunch of videos posted on how to transition your dog over and everything else. I don't care if you get a dog from me or get a dog from anybody else. Your dogs don't supposed to be eating that stuff. If you need help, I'll definitely help you convert your dog over, because at the end of the day, I want you to help the dogs. I enjoy my dog. Everybody out there, where's Fiona at? I try to sit there and tell them, Fiona. This is Fiona right here. She's tending. Move, Simba. Cause you jump up there and scratch me in my face, you gonna get it. Come here, Fiona. Up here. This is my 10.5-year-old right here, 170 pounds. Give me a kiss. Get Daddy a kiss. Good girl. Good girl. Look, Simba. Jealous box. And that's what I want to see. You're gonna sit there and show me your dog. Show me your 10-year-old that's 170 pounds, or 11-year-old going on 11. That's 170 pounds that look like this and moves around. No ear infection, nothing wrong with it. Got all her teeth and everything else. That's what I want to see. If you breeding dogs and you buying a dog from somebody, ask them, how long do your dog live? How long will it be before I have to take this dog to the vet? Does it got heartworms? I mean, all of these questions that you should be asking yourself, because that's what you're buying. When I get my puppies up at 12 weeks, that's when I start selling these puppies, not before. And if your dog, and if they ain't healthy at 6 months, and I'm giving them to you, and they're 85 to 100 and some pounds, all you gotta do is finish doing what I'm doing. I'm showing you the method already works. If I'm feeding them every 2 to 3 days or every 3 to 4 days, you're gonna keep the same thing up. It's easy. I done did the math for you. I did all the hard work. All you gotta do is be the pack leader that you're supposed to be. It's not stop being negative. It's somebody that I told you. These people are meant to be like this because you can't talk to everybody. It's the whole thing. He ain't being negative. He being 100% smart like he think he is. 100%. That's his energy level. He can't go no higher than that. That's all he can do is repeat and say something somebody else said. The proof is in front. I don't got to argue, debate, or nothing. I told you, I could just sit the camera here and you can look at the dogs. They just get mad because they can't do it and their dogs are just garbage. I hate to say it, that's what it is. 16 years old, that's a long time. That's exactly, I mean, that's a long time for a dog, especially if it's a big dog. A small dog normally lives that long. Big dogs normally die from heart attacks or some kind of cancer or something because they feed them more food. I got 5 dogs and 2 males and 2 females that's gonna be rehomed, and that's it. I got 5. What's a good breed for a woman that never had a dog before? A male dog. A male dog will come better with males, and male dogs are good with women. I found that out to be. So people could disagree with me or what, however, but I tell women if you're a woman, a male dog, a female dog normally likes to be around guys. I don't know why, but all my females like to hang around me. My males, they like to be all over the place. And any breed, it's not just not one breed. It's any breed of dog. What you're comfortable with? What can you mentally handle? If you can't mentally handle a dog, then you shouldn't get a dog. Especially if you're gonna put it in cages, because you don't want them messing up your house. I just sat there and told you, I have 5 dogs. And I'm glad you can count. I have 5. The other ones got collars on them. They're not mine yet. Get down, Copper Jr. At 13 because I carried him to the vet 2 times a year. Yep, I help people train. If you live up New York, I can help you here, bring the dog here, or I could do it over the phone and see what's going on. But 9 times out of 10, it's normally the person that's not being consistent with what they're doing, and that's why the dog is responding and acting the way. You can't just be one way to dog. I got 5 dogs here. I love all my dogs. I can't rub one of them because they want attention. Simba loves attention. So he'll start a fight with another dog because of me rubbing one of them. So I don't do it. I pay each one of them their due respect. Yes, this is what this is. This is what I'm doing in the back. If you look back here, that's a 6,000 square foot building. I got over 6 to 7 acres cleared off behind it, and that's the future home of upstate training for military people. They got PTSD, kids that can't walk or disability or disabled, and everything else. That's what I'm letting them come out here for a petting farm, so they can sit there and see the blue sky and listen and hear that quietness. That's what I want people to understand, that it's your energy being affected. It's the stuff you're putting around you. You need to come out and just breathe and just relax and get connected back to the earth. That's the whole thing I'm doing. Off-grid living and trying to be self-sufficient. That's me. That's why I moved out here. I used to live in the city. I don't like the city. I don't like all the people. People just doing nonsense every single day. They're not doing nothing to build themselves up. They're just doing it to live to survive, I guess. Not live, but survive. People aren't living, they're just surviving. Day to day, they're surviving. No, I don't believe in no dogs getting shots. For what? If your dog ain't sick, why should your dog get a shot? If you're not sick, why should you get a shot? Your body should be able to fight everything off. This has been 10 years in the making of me wanting to do this. I want the biggest and healthiest dogs. And now when I say big, it's dogs bigger than my dogs out there. I say big and healthy. I didn't say nothing about big and can't move around and can't run and can't enjoy your life. I'm talking about big and healthy. Of course, I could have got my masters to be all big and fat and everything else. For what, though? They got to run out here. They got over 100 acres to run in. I mean, they can't be lazy, and I'm not picking none of them up. And I'm damn sure I ain't going to get no four-wheeler and let them ride in the back of it. If you walked out there, you're going to walk your ass back. If I walked out there, I'll walk back. So if I can do it and you got 4 legs, then I'm not carrying you. He just tells a joke. And it's no joke when it comes to the welfare and the health of your dog. Last time I told jokes or made comments about my life, people get upset. Next thing you know, I'll be knocked off again because people can't handle the truth. People like living in that misery. People don't understand that you want your dog to enjoy your dog, just like your health. Your health and everything is wealth. Your health is wealth. I don't care how many hours, I don't care how much job you got or whatever. You're not taking care of yourself, somebody else is going to be here for it. And that's them running back there. That's what dogs look like. They're starving. That's what they do. They run and they play. Fiona. What's up, girl? Up here. Nope. Right here, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let the world see you. I'm 10 and a half years old, and I have no hip problems. Simple. Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy. Okay? Okay, buddy? Okay, buddy? Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. All right, now go. Move. I knew you were going to come over here. No, it is funny and everything else. I mean, I sit there and, okay, you want me to tell you something funny? I got something funny for you. I was videotaping the other day. I got a swing in the front. Everybody's seen the tire that's in the front of the house. So I decided to get into the swing. I put one foot in there because I seen Sarah do it. I put one foot in there and then I put the other foot in there and missed it. I didn't get into the swing right. So I was dangling in the front yard upside down. They were running around. I thought they looked like they were trying to pee on me or bite me or whatever. But for about 15 minutes, I was tangled up in the swing. And it was all videotaped. Did I put it on video? Did I show anybody? Hell no. I was embarrassed as shit. I was dragging up and down, just like this, swinging. And all of them were circling around me beside the puppies, because they weren't here yet. And it was the funniest shit in the world. If my neighbors would have pulled up or anything else, they would have laughed their ass off. But at the moment, it was funny after I looked at the video. But when I was stuck in that moment, it wasn't funny, so I didn't post the video. That was funny, I think. They're like, oh. Tibetan masters are good if you get them from over there where they're coming from. Anything here that got processed stuff in it, you don't want to get it because you're paying money for it. Why pay money for a dog and you got to take it to the vet? That's the whole thing. You're paying, your dog is coming with papers. What papers? It ain't purebred. Your dog is not a purebred, so why has it got papers? For what? Your dog is not a purebred. Keep on talking about these damn papers. Your dog ain't a purebred. No dog is a purebred. So why you got papers? Because AKC told you. Because Oopa Noopa and all them other places told you. I told you, if you sell a dog, you need to go to the people and ask them, how long does this dog live? Does this dog have heartworms? Am I going to have to go to the vet? These are the questions. I don't care how good the dog look. Is it going to the vet? You got Frenchies out here that they sell for $100,000 that can't even reproduce. Can't do nothing. So when you buy a dog, what are you buying? You're not buying the name because you're only buying the name because every dog is mixed. So what are you buying? Emmitt Smith, John Coffey, Bobby Lashley, because everybody like you and Bobby Lashley is brothers. Yeah, we took pictures together and we hung out together, but me and Bobby Lashley aren't brothers, but we bald headed and we look alike. Who else? Who else bald headed? The Black Hulk. That was David Banner assistant. If anybody know who the Green Hulk was, the Black Hulk was his assistant. Most people don't even know that neither, but oh well. It's not funny. I mean, it's funny to some people, but I got real funny stories that I sit there and tell, and people really get upset because it's life experiences. Comrades, constituents, and confidants. People like hanging around comrades and constituents. They don't like hanging around confidants because they bring out the side that they're hiding, then they get upset. That's why people hang around who they hang around. I can go through this all day long. How people in the grocery store, I'd be sitting there looking at people in the grocery store. But it's not because it seems like I'm bullying or I'm doing this, that, and the next. And I'm not doing none of it. I'm pointing the obvious out. I just want to know how big is too big. That's it. I want to know when is enough is enough. Because from what I look at and what I observe from traveling around the world, once you get a certain size, they put you in water. It's easier for you to travel. And I think that's what they should do to people. I mean, if my knees hurt and my ankles hurt from me being abusive to my body and I can't move around, put me in water. Just let me float around. I mean, that'd be easier for everybody. Your nurses, people that got to take care of you because you can't take care of yourself. It's easy, just like fish shit. You shit, they just float to the top. They ain't got to worry about lifting your heavy legs up and lifting the folds up. You just float to the top, and all they got to do is clean the top of the tank out. You'll come up once in a while to eat, or they sprinkle your food in there and you can eat it. I mean, there's no need. You 500-600 pounds. That's what them animals do. But people sit there and encourage this crap. My 600-pound life. I mean, what's funny about my 600-pound life? Why nobody didn't interview you at your 200-pound life before you start messing up everybody else's life? Now you overweight, can't do nothing. You codependent on everybody. You're sitting there getting mad at your kids dropping out of school because somebody got to feed you because you starving all the time. And you can't be starving because there's people around the world that don't eat. I told people they got a crack dick diet out there that you can actually lose weight and you ain't got to eat at all. You can exactly do that and then you can be 100% healthy. I see them running around all the time. No food, no nothing. This all the time. They're good. You just get the shakes from it. That's the side effects. The shakes in the dick. That's what you get. Gomorrah, there's a told people, look, Gomorrah is in heat. Gomorrah. She is in heat. 3 males out there. Actually, Copper and Simba's over here. Thanos is the only one over there. But she's in heat. 100% in heat. And none of the dogs are doing nothing crazy. They sniffer and everything else. But that's it. They do have self-control. That's what you said, no self-control. They do have self-control because they control when they yell at people and scream at people before the food. You seen it. Them sitting down, the man handing them food through the window because they can't get out the room no more because they so big. And I don't know what beds they on because I got a bed back there that I got for the dogs and they broke it. I don't have no idea what bed can hold a person up or what kind of cinder blocks or whatever, because that's Ripley, believe it or not, right there. How you get in a bed that just don't bend down or nothing? It's just a solid bed. What kind of bed is that? Over here, I see you. Over here too. Nope, no peacocks today. Come here. Over here. Thank you. Just like eggs. I eat 24 eggs. Every time I eat 24 eggs, everybody asks me, oh my God, you know the eggs, your cholesterol level gonna go up. Your cholesterol level don't go up through eating eggs. That egg is a living person, not a living person, but a living bird inside it. Meat make your cholesterol level go up. Not eggs. That's a misconception. But I guess if it was in the food pyramid and they told you that cereal is the #1 food that you're supposed to eat, everybody would do it. Or maybe I need to come out here with a stethoscope on and a white jacket and start talking, and put the medical thing in the background. Yeah, a big bed. I got over 1,200 pounds of dogs. They ain't broke the bed down that I got in there. So what kind of bed are they putting up and everything else for these people to stay in? Because they did break the pull-out couch because they had 2 beds. They broke the pull-out couch. And they haven't broke the bed that they're in yet now. But I want to know because, I mean, yeah, I need that kind of bed for these dogs. I could take out both couches and put 2 big beds back there for them and then have that for them. And I know it'll last because it lasts for them through the whole episode. But like I told people, for the ones that make the comments about the food and the different vegetables and everything else you're supposed to eat, we supposed to stay hydrated. And that's what I'm going to leave this episode with. Our bodies need to stay hydrated. The reason your body is not hydrated is because of what you're putting into your body. You don't have to drink water. I very seldom drink water, distilled water. I get all of mine from my fruits and my vegetables. That's it. The ones that's doing this around the world and around here that I'm training and other people got training, they do the same thing. It's not what you know. It's not what you've been told. It's what you know. And that's it. 48 years old in October. Next month, I'll be 48 years old. 48. No drugs, no nothing. 100%. And that's what I keep telling people. 100%. 47, gray beard, don't look like it, no bumps, and abs are definitely made in the kitchen. That's what happens when you eat correctly. Over there. I ain't got to use no drugs for this. I ain't as big as I was before, but you know what? I'm healthier. And that's all that matters. For people that can get healthy and keep their dogs healthy, that's why I'm always going to be on here. And if this is the last questions, I get... I use just a regular razor, a straight razor, like they used to do in the old days, and just do it real slow because I got my veins that come out my head. I ain't trying to cut none of them, or just go slow. That's it. I mean, I don't find nothing else that actually works right. They actually keep the hair down. But like I said, greetings from Switzerland. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll be on later on tomorrow, more with the dogs. I'll be feeding the bigger dogs tomorrow. The puppies won't be eating, so I'm sure I will have. Why you not feeding the puppies? Because they already ate. They got food in their stomach. They don't need to eat. They'll eat Friday, I think. But they'll eat. No fight, no nothing, and you'll see. But again, thank everybody for tuning in. Got any questions, you can email me. I think my email address is on here about health and nutrition. Or if you want to set up a consultation, you can do that. And if you're looking for a dog, like I said before to the people earlier, you got to come to Amsterdam, New York. I don't ship no dogs. You have to come here first. If you don't come here, then you won't get the puppy. Thank you, everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.